He about to tear the roof off.
Ooh, that felt good.
I see you out there doing work.
Hey, how's it going, MP?
What's good, MP?
Do the rock away. Now lean back. Lean back. Lean back. Lean back. It ain't never gonna stop. Search. Now lean back. Lean back. Lean back.
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Along with the all-star team of Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Anthony Edwards.
And he's having issues at the free throw line at the moment. In the past 10 games, his touch hasn't been the same as it was before. He'll be trying to correct that tonight.
And here's Memphis' starting group. Morant runs point with KCP to his side. MP is out there with Jackson, and it's Edey in at the 5. And for Minnesota, Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall and Gobert are in the middle, and it's Conley in at the point. And Grant, this should be a high-flying affair tonight. Both of these teams love to showcase their athleticism.
And these are the games I love working, VA. I want to see some dunk contest style slams here tonight. And of course, these fans can't wait either to see these teams get after it in this one.
MP often talks to his team during flights, and recently, one of the main topics of discussion, winning on the road. It seems as it's developed into a mission for his squad.
And they have simply been unreal on the road. That tells you a lot about MP and this team's mentality. They block out the noise and don't let any distractions get to them.
Here's Conley, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Edwards for three. The rebound by Edie. MP inside. McDaniels covering. It's good.
Well, when you watch everything Caldwell Pope does, it's possible he's still a little underrated.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, the Grizzlies made multiple moves over the last year to free up salary, and they put it to good use this summer with extensions for Jaren Jackson Jr. and Santi Aldama, not to mention signing free agent guard Ty Jerome. Now, trading away Desmond Bain hurt, but this team should continue to be a factor.
They play with swagger. Okay, Shams, thank you. And the basket is good.
Well, I really like Caldwell Pope's shot selection. It's why he holds respectable percentages throughout his career.
Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. The three is up. The rebound by Edie.
Well, this isn't the start they wanted. Need to just settle down and move the ball for better shots.
Back to MP. Pass to Edie. Right wing. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Shot clock at 6. And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
I just love the ball movement.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. The topic at hand, Ja Morant. His ability to completely dominate at times because he's so athletic and aggressive. Coach said we can't let him live in the lane. We have to keep bodies in front of him and make him work for everything he gets. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Knocks it down from distance.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Clark is checked in for Edie, and Jerome subbed in for Caldwell Pope. Edwards with it. We saw him with 39 points last game. The kick out to Conley. Stop the drought. It's rebounded by Memphis. This team doesn't just win, they win big. Now with a double-digit win differential for the season. Wow.
That means they've given full effort for all their games. No garbage time, no lax efforts, full throttle basketball playing. They've spent a lot of time dominating on the floor.
Here's Conley after Memphis picked up the three with their last shot. Here's Randall, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Then for Memphis, Aldama's checked in for Jaren Jackson Jr. And it's Pippen in for Morant. Minute 32 left in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ingles, a screen on Jerome. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Hacked on the shot, and that'll send him to the line for 3. It's going to be on MP.
You know, not the...
Chris Finch wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game plan.
And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. They trail by 6. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. Conley and Edwards make up the backcourt. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Edwards, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Back to MP. The 3. Oh, MP showing the big range.
Well, he's already got 9 points from three-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside McDaniels. Gobert passes to Conley. McDaniels from long range. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. McDaniels got 5 points. Jackson on the wing. MP, a screen on Randall. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Outside McDaniels. Randall outside. The kick out to Edwards. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Morant, the pass to MP. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Back to MP. Morant looking around. Fires at the elbow. MP up top. 4-3. And another 3 for Memphis.
They've been so efficient from deep, hitting over 50%. That'll win a lot of games.
Pass to Conley. Lets the 3 fly. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. Back after this.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Memphis Grizzlies.
They're hitting their threes, but no guarantee that that continues. If I'm them, I'm coming out the second half with even more attack.
See, this is why you should be coaching, Jet. Let's shift gears now and see how things are stacking up in the Western Conference.
You know, for the Grizzlies, there are some high expectations coming into the season, and they can create a lot of pressure on a team. But they said, we can handle it, and they're proving it.
Yeah, they've got the character and the talent to be a top team in the league.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, the way I see it, it's an added bonus. And you can see team chemistry really growing as a result of him racking up the assists.
On the court for Memphis. Morant runs point with KCP to his side. Edie out there with Jackson, and it's MP in at the 3.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
When it comes to Randall, he's had doubters over the years, Stan, but his talent's undeniable.
Yeah, B.A., look, there's no question Randall's ability to score and rebound down low. And his post-passing gets overlooked sometimes, too.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Rudy Gobert talked about his objectives. He said, my goal is to be the best defender ever. And now my only focus is to win a championship and to keep impacting my team. Keep trying to make my team the top defense in the league. I think that's the best measure of an all-time defender. Back to you, B.A.
He can lock it down. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Edie. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Caldwell Pope shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 6. 90 seconds into the second half now. Oh, stolen by Morant. Caldwell Pope, the pass to MP. And MP throws it down.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Back to Conley. Outside McDaniels. Edwards for three. Minnesota again missing.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
The offensive rebound. Edey, that's good.
Well, rebounds look too easy for Edey sometimes. Taller than even most NBA players.
And here's Edwards outside. Memphis with a rebound. Edey's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Not a great start to the second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Conley against Morant. McDaniels, a screen on Morant. Down low. It's stolen by MP. And there's the lob and the dunk by Jackson.
There's Jackson Jr. with that huge catch radius. You can put that pass almost anywhere.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Ingles, he's checked in for Minnesota. Then for Memphis, Clark comes in for Edey. And Jerome subbed in for Caldwell Pope. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game. But the efficiency is at an all-time high. And even from where we're sitting,
Substitution on the court.
On the wing, MP. He's still feeling it. And it falls all over the rim and in. MP's got 22 points.
quick decision-making by MP. I love how confident he looked taking that shot.
Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
I love their work on the glass. They hold a nice rebounding advantage.
Jams it home!
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Outside Edwards. Randall fires, buries it from outside.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
Grant wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Yes, sir! That one's good!
Yeah, MP capitalizing on being so close to the hoop.
McDaniels outside. Edwards misses the 3.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until...
Good! Another from 3.
And folks, he's just set the record for most three-pointers in a rookie season.
And you know, I don't even think he's thinking about records. He's out there to ball. Ever since entering the league, only a few months ago, he's been on a mission to win.
Yeah, MP is clearly amongst the best rookie shooters we've ever seen in the league. We've heard the comparisons to Ray Allen, Clay, and Steph. And after seeing what MP's done this season, you start to believe he will be in that conversation.
Grizzlies lead by 19.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Grizzlies.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Back to Randall. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. McDaniels can't hit. And so it's Memphis with it. A 21-point lead, the biggest of the game. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Conley with the ball, guarded by Morant. For three, Randall. The rebound by Edey. MP looking around. Fires for three. Offline. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Franchise greats.
Yeah, the fans are fired up. The players are fired up too. Nobody wants to lose when you got a franchise legend in the house.
So you got anything special in store for us, for this legendary occasion?
I suppose I have to put on an all-time performance, to show the proper respect and all that. And I hear this guy's gonna be sitting in the front row. So I'm gonna make sure to light it up just for this guy.
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Take a look at the Wizards. This hasn't been the kind of year they envisioned. Time running out. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Caldwell Pope are their guards. Zach Edey out there with Jackson. And it's MP in at the 3 spot. And for the Wizards, Koulibaly is out there with McCollum. Then there's Kispert. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Bagley in at the 5, patrolling the pace. Well, Greg, hadn't this been a fun season so far? And it feels like the highlights just become more and more spectacular.
And that's because these guys are so competitive, trying to constantly one-up each other, and the fans are the beneficiaries.
And when it comes to MP, he has an objective to motivate his teammates. That's why he made winning on the road a rallying cry.
And what's mind-blowing is the consistency of excellence they've shown. Going to someone else's arena, blocking out the noise, making the huge plays in crunch time. MP loves to play the spoiler role. I think it's just his competitive nature.
Now here's Morant. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Koulibaly with it. McCollum outside. 6 to shoot. Tries from 16. Back to Koulibaly. Wizards passing it around. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And there it is for him.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, the Wizards stacking talented young players and draft assets. Not only that, they'll have a ton of cap space next season, which they will likely not use to sign a star free agent, but rather to absorb contracts in exchange for, you guessed it, more draft picks. This front office is continuing to think long-term, guys.
Priorities straight. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report.
What a confident shot by Morant. Gets the hot pass and puts it right up.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
A bit ago, Brian Keefe and I were able to chat. We talked about the game plan he has in place for Ja Morant. Coach was forthcoming, saying it's no secret you need to turn him into a shooter. If he gets a step at the rim, you already lost that battle. He can drain a few from outside, but we are willing to live with that. Appreciate the honest answer. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. And here's McCollum. Following the three-pointer by MP.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Now, here's MP. Jackson passes to Morant. And here is MP. Defended by Middleton. The 3 from MP. And the Grizzlies another 3.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
High post Bagley. Edie on him. Kicks it out to McCollum. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's MP. Rebounded by the Wizards. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
And so the timeout here called by
on the court.
So on the floor for Memphis. Guard spots filled by Morant and Jerome. MP out there with Jackson, and it's Clark in at the center.
Making sure of that one. MP at ground zero.
Bagley the pass to George. Now Kispert. Here's Bagley. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Brandon Clark.
Yeah, easy call.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Chris Middleton's checked in for George. Edie's checked in for Memphis. Contavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Jerome. The three is pure from MP.
Nice start for him beyond the arc. He's already hit 3 triples, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come.
Richard the dynamic Ja Morant. He is an absolute fan and broadcaster favorite.
I'm trying to think of a more exciting player than Ja Morant, and I'm coming up short. Ja doesn't just make plays, he makes memories.
Shots good by Middleton.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
Memphis leading by 3. .131 left here in the second. It's MP attacking. Jackson with the basket on the assist by MP. Jackson's got 5.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Middleton. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Kispert setting the pick from McCollum. 5 to shoot. Kispert, no good.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Pass to Kispert. Middleton dishes to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
And how about the leaping ability of Bagley? He gets off the ground with ease to throw that one down.
Outside for Jackson. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
20 seconds left in the second quarter. Koulibaly, bounce pass. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 11.
Here we go. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And here's MP for, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
How about that? Just a perfect finish to the half as they tack on another 3 to their lead.
And the first half is now in the books. Grizzlies lead by 9. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story, things are going well for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Gotta appreciate the way they're moving the ball. The offense is flowing like my rap game. When you bring the bright beat, you know my name. You know what? It is a debate. Were you a better rapper or you a better DJ as you are today?
No, that's me, Kenny. DJ EJ. Let's turn our attention to the three-point shootout and highlight some of the top candidates.
I remember when three-point shooters were just specialists, but now everyone's doing it. Hard to narrow down this list.
Yeah, but usually you have to be a truly elite shooter to win this event. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Wizards trail by 9. Now the Grizzlies are one of 8 remaining teams, Richard, in search of their first NBA championship.
And the closest they've gotten was that grit and grind era when they made it as far as the Western Conference Finals in 2013. But can they get back to that level?
C.J. McCollum out there with Koulibaly. Then it's Bagley. Then there's Kispert. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Milwaukee was outstanding. He contributed 40 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Now here's Morant. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. And here's MP for three. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
90 seconds now into the second half. Pass to Kispert. Bagley kicks to McCollum. In the corner, it's Koulibaly. Middleton outside. From 17 feet out. And the rejection by MP.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall. And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. George is checked in for the Wizards. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
Wizards trail by 14. McCollum looking it over. In the corner, Middleton with it. Shot to stop the run. Bagley kicks to George. McCollum fires from way outside. It's hauled in by MP.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Now, here's MP. Drills the three-pointer. Morant's got 9 points.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Middleton the pass to McCollum. Middleton against MP. Shot on the wing. Shot's good by Middleton. He has 6.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Memphis.
Caldwell Pope kicks to MP. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Bagley with a screen on MP. Middleton the pass to McCollum. No good with the triple.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Jackson misses. Wizards trail by 17. Outside, George. Offensive rebound. Pass to Koulibaly. Middleton against Morant. Now here's Middleton. He's guarded closely.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Here's MP, and he lays it straight in. MP's got 28.
You want to get the ball to MP around the hoop. That was a good job there.
McCollum outside. In the corner, it's Koulibaly. A three-pointer off the mark. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Memphis out in front, up 19. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful...
Group getting ready for the Wizards. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Gill. Kisper comes in for George. Chris Middleton's checked in for Johnson. And it's Koulibaly in for Carlton Carrington. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Edie's checked in for Clark. MP comes in for Santi Aldama. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Pippen. And it's Morant in for Ty Jerome. Let's go to the sideline. We've got something on Corey Kisper. Allie, what's the word?
Hi guys, the head athletic trainer for Washington provided some info for us. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Although it takes a while to completely recover from this injury, he's been given the thumbs up from the training staff to play through it. So that's definitely something to keep track of while he's out there.
Allie, thanks as always. Well, at least we know now how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Morant and Caldwell Pope are their guards. Jackson is out there with MP. And it's Edie in at the 5 down low.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
MP outside. Banked in off the glass. MP's got 32 points.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Memphis.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Cranes it from beyond the arc. MP's got 37.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Johnson gets the bucket.
Johnson from Anthony Hill.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. On the wing, MP. Driving to the basket. And the dunk by MP.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Here's MP, and that one drops.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. See you later.
There he is.
Hey.
Legend who spoiled Legends Night. Looking like a man at peace, MP.
Hey. I'm happy with the win, you know? But I'm happier with where we're headed.
And where exactly is that?
well, anywhere we want. Yeah, winning a big game in a tough spot on a night like this, where the other team sees themselves as the one destined for glory until we came along, man, that's winning in the playoffs. 2 teams, 2 dreams, 1 truth. And we made winning our truth tonight. We just got to keep it up.